What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and we end the Taco Tuesday Trifecta with Assassin's Creed Origins. And we begin with Sobek, who is our normal mode god. What does that mean? I tell you guys all the time, you are able to begin these fights at level 40. When you do, Sobek will be the same level as you. Now, if you have the DLCs, Sobek will level along with you. So, if you're level 41, Sobek will be that as well. If you're level 55, which is the capped max level of this game, Sobek will as well be level 55, as will his minions. Speaking of which, the minions will come out at around 75, 50, and 25% of Sobek's health. They'll come out, you just got to take them out, make sure you get each and every one of them. They are tethered to his health, and in doing so, you will see, wow, that guy got yeeted. You will see that his health will be reduced as well. And if you do not see the bubble on his chest pop up again, it's because he's got a rogue guy running around, so make sure you get him. His attacks will be the stone wall that he throws at you, the stone geysers that come out of the ground that he'll also throw at you, and a valley of arrows that will just come from the sky. You want to make sure that you put your shield up when that happens, and you also want to keep in mind that his minions can be affected by these things, so be very careful. Don't get too close to him. That red circle will harm you. If you go to that yellow circle outside, there's a good chance you reset this fight, which you definitely don't want to do that either. And you also want to make sure that you're running around and picking up all those bags, because all those bags will give you extra arrows and keep you in the fight. Your arrows are limited. Those will help keep you, again, in the fight. At around 10% of his health, he will give up. And upon death, you will receive 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and a tier 1 god item. Now, if you are part of Ubisoft Connect, you want to keep in mind that the community challenge is 10,000 god kills. If collectively we defeat 10,000 gods, which is not really that hard, but upon completion you have a chance of cashing in and getting a tier 3 god item. Next up we have Anubis. Anubis is our hard mode god, which means that he will be 3 levels higher than our highest level, and his minions will also be 3 levels higher as well. So again, keep that in mind as you're taking him out. His attacks will be the minions themselves. They will actually turn into little circles of ash and flame. You definitely want to avoid that. It will harm you. You also want to avoid the bone cages. The bone cages are there to actually trap you with the minions. And then he throws these little fire and shadow jackals at you, so you definitely want to avoid that as well. Same rules apply. You want to make sure that you're not getting too close, too far. You're picking up all of the bags that you see, and you also want to keep in mind that you are going to be in for quite the fight. Make sure that you're prepared for it. The other thing you're going to want to do is make sure you've got the right gear. Now, what I have as far as melee and ranged is health on hit, health on crit, but these are things that you get from like the god fights. So you definitely want to make sure that if you don't have anything like that, that you've got anything that does damage over time. Your shield and your outfit do not mean anything. They don't affect the fights. But any damage over time DOT items will be stuff like bleeding on hit, bleeding on crit, or poison on hit, poison on crit. You want to make sure that you get some sort of, like weaponry like that, both for melee and for range. That way you're able to just tick away at his health, all right? It does just what it says. If it hits, he'll start bleeding or he'll be poisoned, and in doing so, it will, just affect the outcome. So for completion, you will get 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and a tier 2 god item. Now, I keep saying that this should actually be way more XP because it's a hard mode god. What the heck are they doing? Anyway, We're going to go and visit Retta. In every single major town, you'll find the Nomad's Bazaar. And Retta sells these carbon crystals, which I tell you all the time never buy because you'll find tons of them out in the world and they will increase your weaponry later on. And then he also sells Heka chests, which are a way of gambling. You can get a legendary or epic item, and of course, the legendary in this game is much better than the epics. Anyway, at around 8 p.m. Eastern each and every night, he will give you a brand new daily quest. Completion, he will give you a Heka chest and some XP. This one is Missing Worker. Basically, we have to go and find the person who is missing. And it's really not that hard. Once you get close, they'll ask you to use Senu to kind of find the person. And of course, you find the person, he's dead. Sometimes he's surrounded by wild animals, so just keep that in mind. And upon completion, just return to him. He gives you 1500 XP, and he also gives you a Heka chest. And this one, we actually have a legendary item, which I think I have this one anyway. So I'll just sell it off along with any other lootables I don't need. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Yeah,